Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the Big 7 stories right now. And topping the list, it is official. Tennessee head baseball coach Tony Vitello leaving for a manager position in the major leagues. After more than half a week of will he or won't he, Vitello is officially now leaving Rocky Top, accepting a historic deal with the San Francisco Giants. Now, this move comes 4 days after reports first surfaced that Vitello was nearing a deal with the Giants. A waiting game then followed, Vol fans holding their breath in hopes that their coach might stay. But today marks the end of an era, one that won't soon be forgotten. Vitello leaves Tennessee amidst fall practice before his 9th season as head coach, undoubtedly leaving the program in much better shape than he found it in, and delivering the Vols their first college baseball World Series title back in 24. Now, Tennessee Athletic Director Danny White addressing the media just hours after the news broke, saying it's a bittersweet moment for Vol Nation.
In my mind, this is not a sad day. It's a proud day. Congratulations to Tony. This is something that's never been accomplished before. So I think it's a testament to obviously Tony, but everybody that's ever played for him, coached for him, our fans that have supported the program. We've had an unprecedented run of success the last 4 or 5 years, and what he has built is absolutely phenomenal.
In the meantime, White says pitching coach Frank Anderson will serve as interim moving forward. Meanwhile, fans are reacting to the news of Vitello leaving for the Giants. And in reaction to this news, UT baseball fans are left questioning what this means for their team. Kendall Lusk is part of a student organization called the Diamond Vols, working with the baseball team during games with gear and anything they need. She says she is at every game, sitting in the dugout with the team, and is an all-time fan. And she says this is a big loss for them as a team and as a Vol fan.
Just the talk about him potentially moving to the Giants was like, oh gosh, what are we going to do? And then you think about the upcoming season, you think about, we've had some great runs. We just won a national championship 2 seasons ago. So where are we going to go? Who's going to fill that spot? So my initial reaction was just like, who's going to do it like he does, you know?
Lusk says she is hopeful, though, and says the team and other volunteers will need to carry the same spirit into this season as they did the last. UT Chancellor Dondi Plowman also commenting on Vitello, saying, quote, as a fan and lover of baseball, I am grateful for the energy and excitement Tony has created. She goes on to say, we will continue to build on this strong foundation. I wish Tony all the best in San Francisco, end quote. And Buster Posey, the Giants president of baseball operations, releasing a statement regarding Vitello, saying, quote, Tony is one of the brightest, most innovative, and most respected coaches in college baseball today. We look forward to the energy and direction he will bring, along with the memories to be made, end quote. You know, we've got a lot more coverage of Tony Vitello's departure from Rocky Top available at your fingertips. To find it, just head over to our website, WAT.com. You can also watch for updates on our free WATE 6 Plus app. All right, next on the 7 for you tonight, new development projects are underway in downtown Newport, more than a year after Helene left that area underwater. You know, some of the projects are replacing what was lost in the floods, like the Newport Police Department. City plans to build a new department off of Cope Boulevard. Main Street is set to be extended. It will eventually end near the new department, and a redevelopment of the former Newport Dry Goods building will bring some new additions to that area.
We have had a private developer purchase some of our downtown buildings with plans to rehabilitate those and place some new businesses, boutique hotel, restaurant, retail type things that we don't have down here already.
Development will include a candle shop and steakhouse. Nearby business owners hope the new additions will bring more traffic to the downtown area. Moving down our list for you now, 4 Tennessee Valley Authority Board of Directors nominees stood before U.S. Senators today during a hearing. Mitch Graves, Jeff Haygood, Randall Jones, and Art Graham all gave opening statements. They also answered questions about addressing growing power demand. Now, the hearing ended with Chairwoman and West Virginia Senator Shelley Moore Capito saying that she would be asking for unanimous consent for the nominees to be confirmed. She also gave a Friday deadline to submit written questions and a Monday deadline for the nominees to answer those questions. TVA currently does not have enough board members to form a quorum following a wave of firings at the direction of President Trump. They came after Senators Bill Hagerty and Marsha Blackburn wrote an op-ed criticizing TVA leadership. We will, of course, be watching to see if the current nominees are confirmed. Our next Big 7 story for you tonight, facing cancer can feel isolating for some, and that's why one Knoxville organization is now working to make sure no one faces it alone. The Cancer Support Community of East Tennessee offers free support and therapy groups to help patients navigate life during and after treatment. From emotional support to gentle exercise, nutrition classes, and stress management workshops, the nonprofit provides a safe space for healing, connection, and understanding.
One of the things that we do, of which we're most proud, are our support groups that we offer for people with cancer and for loved ones of those with cancer. And what most members find in our support group is they find community.
All programs are offered free of charge thanks to donations and community events. Well, today marks 1 year since a 13-year-old girl was killed in Powell. We are talking about Savannah Grace Copeland. We've been following this case ever since she was found stabbed on a trail. Since her death, the Copeland family has advocated for children and mental health resources, even getting a bill signed by the governor last May to increase funding for child advocacy centers. The community has been invited now to come together to celebrate Savannah's life tonight at Powell Church. It's getting underway right now, and we're going to hear from people about what this event means for that community coming up tonight at 11. 24-hour boil water advisory has been issued for parts of Loudon. This is after a large water main break in the Loudon Utilities Board water system. Loudon Utilities posted that its water system was shut down today due to that break. Now, the failure has a high potential for fecal contamination or other disease causing organisms that could enter the system. Utilities say that conditions could pose an imminent and substantial health endangerment to those served by the system. As a result, water customers in certain areas of Loudon are being urged now to boil water before drinking it or using it for food preparation. All stored water or ice should be discarded, and to see a full list of those locations, you need to go to our website, wate.com. And for our final Big 7 story tonight, we're on your side with a traffic alert out of Roane County. A bridge in the Harriman area is about to close for the next year so that crews can replace it. We're talking about a bridge on State Route 29 over State Route 61, which is near the Morgan County line. TDOT says a detour will be in place. Drivers will be directed onto State Route 61 before then getting back on State Route 29. Now, work is expected to begin on Monday, and all work is expected to wrap up by mid-November of next year.